Yeah, DM has a sword now. Everybody watch out.
Is it sharp?
No.
Boo.
Ah!
And why should we care? Please don't play with sharp swords.
Unless you are a trained
For 100
professional.
bucks. And that completed the outfit. It's a little short for a Landsnacht, but it'll do. Alright, last time on D&D. What did we do? I did some stuff.
I don't know, shit and things.
Cast fire.
Returning to Blackstone.
Shits and giggles.
No, we went shopping. That's why I blacked it
Yes.
out.
I almost forgot.
Magically returning to Blackstone after your encounter
Sure.
with Zephyrus and the dragon. You caught up with old friends. You cleared the zombie docks after the traitorous Kilstivius, influenced by Panoptes, snuffed out the daylight brazier at the docks. You took care of him. Afterwards, you talked to old friends. You gathered information. You snuffed out leads for where to find the quote-unquote the well. You discovered some things. You learned that Zephyrus is the son of Xerios, one of the founding members of the Order of the Pantheon of Light. You also gave the flood in a jar to Krug for safekeeping or something like that. You went to the pits, you blew off some steam, you did a little bit of shopping, and you were discussing your next destinations. You decided to join Andros on his journey to lift the siege of his homeland of Listros. However, you decided to make a pit stop in the city of Brinkhaven. It's a little bit on the way. And as you departed, you were made aware of the two paths, the two ways of travel ahead of you. You would discuss them more later, but basically you could take the quick and dangerous path through the magical, mystical waters in the middle of the Talandrian Strait, or you could hug the coast, go a little bit slower, a little bit safer, but potentially run into political enemies. On the first of 3 days of your journey across the sea to Brinkhaven, the chilly winds whip at your neck. You hung out with the crew, you chatted them up, you investigated the ship, learned a little bit on how to sail it. You, Spaz, almost inspired a mutiny.
That wasn't I didn't know
Nimnam held a class. He taught some of the crew members how to read, or at least started to.
That was so cute. I remember that.
All the comic ideas last
I
time.
mean, yeah, of course I taught them how to read.
No. And you met a encephalopod companion that you named President Octopus. A curious little squid that somehow is able to keep up with the speed of the ship and
God,
relatively harmless. However, at one point in the evening, it was apparently walking on deck on 2 feet and just kind of moving shit around.
Yeah, he's the president.
Because he's the President Octopus. Nevertheless, he crawled back into the water. You had your... Oh yeah, you met up with Stu again?
We did hear you meet up with Stu.
And he was clamoring for... what was it? Rock eggs? And or something else. I don't recall. Apologies. But he was clamoring for...
We got the crab for him the last time.
That's right.
Hold on, I got it written down.
I knew he was one.
I didn't have a chance to...
Dude,
to
when
fully...
do I not?
Yeah.
The reason why is because I still need to make a comic of it. Shark fin soup for Stu, made out of a shark he calls Moldy Dick, who took his leg.
Oh,
Moldy
yeah.
Dick. How could I forget Moldy Dick?
Yeah,
And a
that's
rock
right.
egg.
Moldy Dick.
How could we forget Moldy Dick?
Mm-hmm.
Nevertheless, after your first day at sea, reacquainting yourself with the crew of the Sea Griffin, sleep finds you on the rocking deck of a ship. Throughout the course of the night, the pitter-patter of rain upon the poop deck lulls you to sleep. The rocking and creaking of the ship along the waves rocks you to sleep. It is a peaceful rest. And in the morning, it is cloudy, it is gray, it is a bit dreary. The sea spray mixes with a piddling mist of rain. It chills you. It's a very cold rain. It's almost hail and snow. You have to bundle up. The crew members are all grumbling in this rain. The sun does not shine on the second day of your journey. But as the cold morning, as you shake the cold morning from your bones, you have a mediocre breakfast of at least warm porridge, courtesy of stew. If there's anything you'd like to do on this second day, anything you'd like to chat about, anything you'd like to do, your actions are your own
Get this
on this
shit
cold
moving.
morning.
Oh, this is taking forever. We've been on this boat for days.
Darling, we were going to be on this boat for weeks. Going down
Yeah.
to Leastros. Can't you just go hang out with Dunkirk? Or do something?
Yeah. I'm gonna stomp off down towards Dunkirk.
Alright.
Theo's just gonna be like walking on the deck and like focusing on walking in like a straight line to like make sure that her balance is good on getting her sea legs. She's like, okay, I think I got it. I got it.
Practicing her sea legs.
Yep.
At this point, too, having been on the boat for a full day, much easier than the first day.
Would definitely hope so.
Yeah.
I just picture
Especially
Ivy like
having...
clinging desperately to your cloak as you literally wobble around the ship.
Especially
On
having
purpose
slept
making
in the
you
rocking
murdered.
seas. Definitely begins acclimating.
Yeah. Do I see like what got exactly moved around by the octopus then? Like, is it just randomly like it was moving stuff for the heck of it, or does it seem like it did something intentionally?
Make an investigation check.
Let me see. Get the D20. I think investigation. Oh, I have nothing for investigation. That's surprising. But I rolled a 16.
16. But you're trying to go off a memory of what you had seen before. It appears that stuff was just kind of almost lackadaisically shifted around. Like, this barrel full of ropes went from this side of the deck to the other side of the deck. This box was replaced with, a crate full of random junk, and they were just swapped positions. Nothing particularly... It's almost not even annoying to have to deal with. It's just like, where'd I leave that thing? Oh, it's 6 feet this direction instead. So
Yeah.
seemingly very harmless stuff.
Alright. You're like, that's weird. Guess he's just curious.
Yeah, nothing is stolen. Nothing appears to be... there's no signs of aggression or rummaging or nothing appears to be out of place. It just kind of shifted around, almost as if someone was just kind of gently looking through stuff and just someone was it's almost as if a toddler was suddenly in the body of an adult and they were just figuring out how stuff worked.
Okay.
It's like, how
So
does
there's
this?
nothing is missing.
Baby, crack it.
And the crew seem to be nonplussed about it as well. They don't really. It's just kind of whatever to them. Nothing important was
Stolen.
shifted.
You seem shocked that did any of them notice it?
Yes, in the evening, one of them called out, and he was saying, "Oh, it's moving around on 2 legs. So weird." The guy from the crow's nest saw it happening below on the deck, and then it blooped right back into the water after a few minutes. But it was walking around on 2 legs, according to him.
Really weird, not gonna lie, guys. Of all the stuff that we've seen, that's pretty weird. I mean, harmless weird, but weird.
I mean, do we think it's really after something?
I mean,
does it
nothing's missing. It just seemed to think that things need to be moved around for some reason. It only knows.
Is there any, like, specific... DM, while looking at the things that have been moved around, does it just seem like it was tossed in random directions, or was it,
It wasn't even tossed. It wasn't even, nothing was even tossed or jostled. It literally was just a matter of this crate was picked up and moved 6 feet over here, or this barrel and this barrel were swapped positions.
How often do we move these things on the deck?
It depends what it is. Some barrels are relatively stationary. Actually, a lot of the stuff, important stuff, is actually kind of either tethered or roped or bolted to the ship so that it doesn't roll around. But like a barrel of ropes is typically going to be like, oh, that's the barrel of ropes. But like random crates full of miscellaneous things could get moved around.
I have a theory. Either it's trying to be part of the crew by moving things, which it's seen people do,
Playing
or it's
3
trying to
barrel
play
Monty.
with us in some weird manner.
3 barrel Monty. Where's the cup? Where's the ball? You gotta find the ball. You gotta find the ball. Follow the barrel. Follow the barrel. Here it is, over there. Yeah.
Yes, precisely.
It was walking around on 2 legs, according to what we saw, so maybe it just wants to imitate us?
Seems to make as much sense as anything else we've seen.
Yeah, I don't know.
President. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, apparently.
As long as it's not destroying the ship, yes. I mean...
Yeah, I know, that part very much no, but...
Yeah.
Just now getting used to being on the ship. I'd like it to stay afloat, please.
More than a bit.
One ash we have.
Upon asking some of the crew members, some of the crates were like opened and stuff inside was shifted around, but again, nothing appears to be missing, and stuff just seems to be not even like rummage is even too aggressive of a word.
Reorganized?
No, it doesn't appear to be with any specific intent. It just seems to be it's as if a very polite raccoon got into stuff.
Ah.
Just kind of perusing. Not even like it's just kind of whatever.
No, we
Right.
President
I get it.
Raccoon Octopus.
Literally just looking through things for maybe I can have some of this.
Yeah.
Potentially. Regardless, as the second day continues on, you fill your boredom with the most interesting thing going on, which is that an octopus apparently boarded your ship and gently moved things about. You continue chatting with that. The day grows drearier and drearier. The clouds begin to darken. It's like Buffalo in winter.
Oh,
The
you wouldn't be out
skies
on
grow
water.
dark.
I'd say Rochester.
Yeah. The rain picks up and lets off. Can't seem to make up its mind. However, overall, it gets cloudier and darker and windier and rainier as the day seems to drag on. Over the course of the day, you see a handful of ships, trade ships in the distance that you pass. In the morning, there seems to be the least amount when you are farthest from any active port. But they just appear to be trade ships going about their business. As the second day comes to a rainy close, it is full-on raining at this point. It is not a gale by any means, but it appears right before you guys enter slumber on the second day, it does appear a storm is on the horizon. And throughout the course of the night, it does pick up a bit. And you can hear thunder rumbling in the distance, storm cells passing overhead and becoming more and more frequent as the night gets on. It's not as restful and peaceful as a night as the first one. But as the third day of your journey dawns, it is a dark, gloomy, and rainy day.
God damn it. There's gonna be a storm on this boat.
The decks are soaked. It is consistently raining, quite heavily, very cold rain. The winds are lapping up. Gusts beginning to form, potentially dangerous. The ship is beginning to sway as the seas become a bit more violent on the third day. It heaves and tilts. Theo is having not as pleasant of a day.
Yep, bad times.
I don't like that.
But it definitely appears that a storm is approaching. As the third day continues to wind on, it only gets more miserable. It's hard to tell when midday even approaches because the clouds are so dark and heavy above you. The rain is unceasing. It continues and only gets heavier. Thunder continues to rumble and increase. And as the skies darken, potentially around 3 p.m. or later, hard to tell.
Who knows?
It's winter and it's very dark. There's not a lot of sunlight, and the little bit it is suffocated by the dark gray clouds. It gets to a point where the ship becomes not unwieldy, but close to it. Andros has to come out of his quarters. Couldn't think of the word. Andros has to come out of the quarters and actually man the helm. And you can see him beginning to struggle in the driving rain to actually maintain course on this ship. He actually calls upon you, the lot of you. Things begin to quicken and become more serious as the storm increases, as a routine sailing trip begins to become an active crew fighting against the storm, trying to keep the ship level, on course, and prevent gusts of winds from damaging the ship. As things are beginning to pick up, he calls upon the crew and generally addressing you all. And he says, "Make yourselves useful. Grab a rope wherever you can. Help the ship. Help the crew."
Hey, Captain.
Yeah.
I will definitely jump in.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
go
definitely
in.
gonna just jump on the closest rope I can find swinging.
I'm going to go behind Spaz, because if Spaz jumped on a rope all by himself, I'm going to back him up.
Thank you. I need the leverage. I need the leverage.
Yeah.
Even without knowing specifically how to crew a ship, You guys have been on this specific ship before and have observed, and specifically the past couple of days have kind of, just out of curiosity, learned. So it's not hard to see someone struggling with whatever they're doing and just help any way you can. Some of you grab ropes. Some of you help Andros at the helm. Some of you guys are just hauling stuff around back and forth as different tools and lengths of rope and knots are needed wherever they are.
Okay.
But as it continues, lightning cracks. Damn close to the ship. It startles all of you. The crack of a whip. Like Zeus slapping the waves. And also at that moment, a rather large wave crashes against the ship, making it list. You can hear the wood creaking, the sails straining against the wind and the weight of itself. And Andros screams to the storm, "Is that all you can muster, Minos?" Kind of leans over to whoever's to whoever's nearest of you, and he says, "Minos is..." He has to scream above the driving wind and rain. "Minos is an ancient Leistrian god of the sea, storms, and seafaring.
Fine, go to Garagag.
It is okay. He and I have grappled many times."
I don't want
The
to grapple
sky is-
nothing in the room.
The sky at this point is dark. You're unsure of what exact time it is, but it might as well be nighttime. The only thing lighting up the ships are a few lanterns below deck and the crashes of lightning nearby.
Mr. President! How about
If it actually does, though.
Minos can bless you. He can boon your journey, or he can bane it. He is known for, and a loud voice cries from the top
Oh, thank God.
of the crow's nest. Police!
Oh,
Jesus?
But it's
Oh,
too
what-
late.
oh no.
A
No!
massive rogue wave barrels into the ship, snapping rigging lines, splintering planks, and sending supplies overboard. The ship heaves, nearing to capsizing, and you need all to make a strength or dexterity saving throw and dig in or scramble to avoid being tossed from the ship. Anyone below deck has disadvantage on the saving throw because you are without warning as the ship randomly heaves.
Oh,
That's
thank
not
God.
great.
Whew. The dirty 20 for me.
D20.
That's not good.
Uh-oh.
Lose dexterity though. 'Cause that
Don't
would
be
my
losing
thing.
a small boy.
Dexterity or strength. As the ship
Dexterity.
lists and heaves, you're either
Dexterity.
scrambling to get to a safe position and avoiding untethered boxes and barrels and supplies heaving your way, or you're just grabbing onto something and just
Okay,
holding
luck.
as tight as
Using
you
your
can.
luck because I want to live. God, that works. I should have just stuck with it.
Is 12
never
good
can
enough
roll
to knock it left out to sea?
Yep, that's what I get. Okay, all right.
Where were you guys? Are you all helping out on the top of the ship? Is anyone below deck?
I was up top.
I was up top.
I'd be up top.
I think we're all up top
On
because we
deck.
wanted to help.
When I say
Oh,
up
sorry.
top, I mean on deck.
On deck,
On
yes.
deck. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, on deck.
I would have been below deck tinkering.
Okay, so you have disadvantage on this. Okay. All right, so Pep, you got a dirty 20. Spaz, you got a 12.
Yeah.
This
Okay,
is a
Theo?
saving throw question mark?
It is a dexterity or strength saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. I put the wrong one.
Yeah,
I
I
put the wrong
rolled
one.
a
Hold on,
5.
hold
I
on.
went plus. I have a +5 for dexterity, so that's about as good as it gets.
I got 14.
Hold on, I made a check.
14.
Oh no, hold on. We're gonna take that one.
And that's after using my luck thing to try and re-roll because I started out with a 12 and I thought I could do better. Nope.
I know.
So,
Gotta try.
Tom,
Darn
Oh, no.
disadvantage.
I Misty Step to avoid.
Is that a thing?
My save. So I accidentally rolled a check instead of a save. My save, I got a 27.
Okay. Describe what you're doing to save yourself with Misty Step. So the ship is tilting as a rogue wave hits it and causes it to tilt very rapidly and very steeply. Things are crashing all around you. So what? I'll allow it. Just what exactly are you doing? How exactly are you using Misty Step to help you?
It's more of a, things coming at me. I'm gonna Misty Step to basically, get to the other side of the mast. Because if it's tilting, right, you want to be on the top side of the mast. Does that make sense?
It's tilting broadside.
Yes. So it tilts broadside, right? So the mast is going almost parallel with the water, right?
Right.
So I want to be right where the mast and deck meet, on the upside. So
okay, so you're gonna use the crook to kind of as a more stable
so it's a
position.
stable position there.
Okay.
As stable as can be.
Okay. I will let you do that, and because of that, I'll give you advantage on the check then.
Okay, so let me roll again.
Because even though you're in a good stable position, there's still a lot of stuff happening.
Ooh,
Oh my god.
22.
Okay.
Rolled a 19.
And what did Theo get?
What?
So
Theo?
what do we got for Theo?
I rolled a 10.
A 10, okay. And Jace?
I rolled a 12 after disadvantage.
Okay. So
I lost a nat 20.
unfortunately,
Oh,
hate to see it happen.
I hate to see it.
So, Jace, you are thrown from your table onto the ground, but as this the ship is rocking, but this rogue wave sends it reeling unexpectedly. It sends you off your table. Everything is flying. Everything below deck is clattering around. You can hear some screams of the crew member as someone is slammed against the wall and a piece of blacksmith tongs sticks into his chest and he begins screaming as he's impaled by it.
Oh, jeez.
Many
Jesus
people are
Christ.
crushed by everything falling around. Stu's pot spills and clatters to the side of the ship that's tilting. Spaz, above deck. It is chaos below deck. You can hear screams of injured men and other crew members. Spaz, above deck. You're barely hanging on. The deck is slippery, but you're able to find one loose plank and grab it as you're almost about to slide off. Theo, as you're helping with one of the ropes, you duck behind one of the tethered barrels, and a crate clatters and smashes nearby. For a moment, you think you're safe, and you're still hanging on as the ship is listing. But a second crate comes barreling through, smashes into the barrel you're hanging onto, and breaks it. It's enough force to make you lose your grip and balance, and you stumble overboard.
Oh, fuck.
The ship is still blistering into the wind, and as soon as you hit the water, it is ice cold. It is wintertime in the water. You immediately need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Constitution 19.
19. You're able to withstand the temperature shock of this cold water, and you're able to calm your breathing, get above water, and poke your head out without succumbing to the shock. However, as you look towards the ship, it is blistering away in these rocking waves. It is moving very fast and very fast away from you. It is still moving, getting farther and farther away, but you remember the dead man's rope. The last chance length of knotted rope that ships drag behind them in case of an overboard. The last ditch effort to grab onto something and save yourself before being hurled overboard and left behind.
Yep, gotta start looking for it.
Crap.
Thankfully, you are close enough. It is a long enough rope and it is
Oh,
close
thank God,
enough
okay.
to see it. But you need to make a dexterity check or athletics to try to grab onto it. Actually, a straight dexterity check to actually try to grab the rope.
Straight dexterity, okay. Oh, thank God. Okay, that's 22.
22.
Huh.
You are able to spot the rope, grab it, and hold on for dear life as it yanks you forward and drags you through the waters. You at least are holding on, and you will need to make some athletics checks to be able to pull yourself up. In the meanwhile, the ship begins creaking. The ship begins creaking. Men up top are screaming. They're yelling orders to grab ropes, grab rigging. Some of the outlying smaller masts just completely snap and are flailing around. At this point, we're going to roll initiative, as you all need to make efforts to prevent the ship from breaking apart in this storm.
Oh, arrow to the face.
We're literally fighting a storm with initiative.
Yes, pretty much.
We're fighting a storm god.
Well,
Fighting a storm.
somebody.
I'm
I
attacking.
hadn't said, come at me, bitch. Maybe.
Well, Andros, I think, might have started by saying, yeah, friggin' his alley god's like, don't antagonize him!
Ugh.
It wasn't me goading someone.
Alright, he said roll
Whatever.
initiative.
Hold on. Give me 1 second before you guys do that, because I think there should be an easy way to do this. Let me bring your tokens over to Roll20, and you should just be able to right-click on your token and click. No, what's the way to do this? Okay, so here's your tokens. I believe what you should be able to do is click on your token, then roll initiative in Roll20, and I think it should automatically.
Yeah, they do
apply
for a carryover.
I think that's how it goes.
This is one hell of a boat. Look at this. A better
Clear
drawing
this
has never been
first.
done.
You do the.
I've never seen such a marvelous looking ship.
We're going old school.
Yes, that we
We're
have
going.
full health.
We're going. Yeah. This is from an old battle thing.
We're going back to beginning.
We're going old school with this.
Fuck yeah. I'll just type mine in. Yeah, 20.
If it's not okay, that's fine. Let me add you guys to the turn order. Maybe we missed a step.
Yeah, I don't think it will work. For
I just already rolled mine.
I have to manually put in
I
Theo's.
also need Vicog.
Yeah, that's no problem. Ah, yes.
I'm gonna use your dice tower.
Ugh.
Yeah. Let's try the dice tower.
Jesus, Nate.
Ew.
Gentle. You're not supposed to, like, throw it in there.
What if I
Fuck
want?
it.
I
I don't know
want
what
to
I'm
jam
gonna do
it
with that,
in.
but okay.
Why can't I jam it in?
Have you just rolled an
Oh.
intel save?
Oh, what now? Did I roll
You
the
rolled
wrong
an
thing?
intelligence save, not initiative?
Oh,
yeah.
my bad. Thank you. Where the fuck?
Uh-huh.
Molly,
I'm not
Pep has
used to this
107 max HP.
Yes, at the moment. There's the
Did we level
initiative.
up after the docks fight?
Unless I had it written down wrong. Hold on.
Did we all
It's not a-
level up?
15, that's better.
I don't remember
Yeah,
if we leveled up after.
No,
the
we
docs, but-
didn't.
Okay. Hold on.
Why is my
Because I would have
health wrong
gotten.
here?
But you can adjust whatever the token, like you can adjust the max health on Roll20. I was just curious.
Let me double check. Because I don't think I've done that
So
in a while.
cut like 13.
My health is wrong in D&D Beyond, which is very strange.
Whichever one it should be, you can adjust. Like you can
Yeah.
manually override
Yeah, I
whichever
just gotta
one
edit
needs to be
the-
overridden.
You told me not to do it. They came around the corner and go.
Music's fantastic, though. There we go. No, why is it doing
Telling you, technology doesn't want to work today.
this?
I don't know.
Old assumption technology works ever.
Yep.
Yeah, Logan knows the first. Made a whole career out of it.
I'm still not sure what the 5 was for.
Also, for some reason, my second token is mirroring my first
Oh,
token.
that was me tracking my turns.
Really?
Got it. That makes more sense now.
It's got the same name, it's got the same health, the same health
Oh yeah,
percentage.
that's just because I just copied it. You can.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what happened to the other one, but I will rename it. How much health does Vycog have?
I was just looking that up. I think I can edit that part though.
Yeah, you can edit that as necessary.
I also shot you a quick question.
On Discord?
Yeah.
Let me read the. Is that something that we determined that you did in Blackstone?
Yeah. I thought so at least.
I think so too. I think it'd be the same as his regular one, but just give it a range of like 30-60,
Okay, look.
but everything else would be the same. It's just a ranged version of the melee, essentially.
Cool.
All right. And what'd you get for initiative?
12.
12. Okay.
Yeah.
So, as all of this is going on, the ship is heaving, the rain is driving. Above deck, by the way, and Theo, you can hear the screams and gurgles of some of the crew that's been thrown overboard and not able to grab the dead man's rope. And they are left bobbing in the water.
Are they nearby me at all?
Not within sight, yes, but they're not within arm's reach.
Do I see anything in the water I can toss to them?
You're just hanging on to the dead man's rope at the moment. There's detritus. There's flotsam at the moment as the ship is jettisoning random miscellaneous supplies and crates and barrels and splinters of wood, and pieces of the hull itself are snapping off in the strain of the boat. There's plenty of stuff floating in the water that is within arm's reach.
I'm gonna try and wrap an arm around the rope so that like I won't lose it. And I'm going to grab like the nearest piece of flotsam and try to toss it like a life ring to any of the sailors that are passing by or floating by me in the waves.
Okay. Just give them something to grab onto.
Yeah.
And not okay.
So that they
Yeah,
won't sink.
that's fine. There's no rules for that. You're able to find, Titanic style door and just throw it in the direction, and you're just doing the best you can.
You both
If
can
not-
fit on it, I swear.
If not to actively save anyone, to at least indirectly just give people chances.
Yeah.
Additionally, on your turn, if you want to begin climbing the length of rope, you're quite a ways away from it. You're at least 60 feet beyond the ship because it's moving quick.
Right.
But if you want to start climbing up it, climbing itself, you move half your movement speed, but I'm going to need an athletics check because of these extreme conditions. And it might, if you pass, you'll be able to move your regular movement speed, which is half your movement speed. But if you fail, it's going to be a quarter.
Okay.
And we'll say that you used your action to do all the debris roundup.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let me make my roll. And my athletics is at 14.
14. Okay, that's enough. So you can move your regular movement speed, which climbing is half. So if your movement speed is 30, you can climb 15 feet.
Okay, yes, at 15.
Okay. All right, the rest of you. It's at this point you need to pick a role or something to do as you right yourself and the ship slowly begins to come back around. It's still possible that another wave is out there, and it's still possible if the wrong moves are made, the ship could capsize. The seas are roiling at this point. Some possible things to help with are hold on.
I say, is Andros yelling anything out? Because I would listen to my captain.
Yes. You can help Andros at the actual helm. You also notice, by the way, as you're getting closer to land, or at least the concept of, there is more and more possible rocks and outcroppings to crash against. So directing the ship in a storm is hard enough, but now you need to avoid rocks.
Oh boy.
Love this.
So,
Love this for
to-
us. This is
To
great.
help the ship not crash and capsize, you can be. Some of the risks that could happen are steering into rocks, sails and rigging continuing to tear, reducing the ability to move it. The mast seems strained enough to possibly break if given the wrong circumstances. Lightning is continuing to crash around you.
Can I?
You can either help with the rigging and just tying down some of the ropes and manning some of the ropes. You can help at the actual helm with the actual steering.
I'm going to help.
You can
out
climb
with...
up.
Oh, go ahead.
You can climb up the nets on the masts to continually work those, whether they need to be raised, lowered, adjusted, because there's rigging all up on these massive rope nets that span the masts and the sails, and so those need to be worked too, especially with a lot of the crew members being hurled off the ship already.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Someone can climb to the crow's nest and be on the lookout to aid other people in what things are coming, whether it's a wave or rocks or some other danger, and you can have warning be given to you. And so we're going to go turn-based on what you want to do.
How we doing it?
And so we're going to go to Spaz now, as you manage to get up.
Yeah, I am going to sprint across to, you know what, let's go mast rigging and I'm gonna try and help the mast rigging. And as I'm running towards the mast, I'm going to scream, "Mr. President, help them!"
What was the first part of that? The mic didn't pick it up.
Mast rigging.
And then who's
With my
helping who?
cat. Mr. President.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't even
the part
see
I
it.
didn't hear.
But okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna scream, "Mr. President, help them!"
Okay.
I should have
So-
asked if I see any evidence of the octopus in the water.
It's tough to see him as the sky darkened and the water darkened. It's been harder and harder to see below the surface. You did see him throughout the second day and the third day hanging out, but you don't specifically spot him at the moment. So, Spaz, are you going to be manning some of the rigging on deck, or are you going to be climbing up the mast and helping there?
On deck. Not quite climbing. Not yet. Not unless I have to.
On deck. Okay. Go ahead and just give me a strength or athletics check. Actually, a strength check. Give me a strength check as you see some of the flailing ropes and you just grab it and try to reel it in and hang on to it.
Not bad. Not bad.
A 19. Okay. You're able for the moment to hang on to what needs to be hung on to. And you can see one of the flailing smaller pieces of rigging, rope rigging and pulleys just flailing around doing nothing. As you grab it and pull it in, you kind of pull it to where it needs to go, not too tight. And the flailing stops and you can kind of see the actual the sail kind of catch where it needs to catch, and there's a pull as it catches the wind, but at least it is at least lesser risk of tearing at the moment.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna bring us to Nimnam. Where are you going and what are you doing? Oh, you guys, Theo's in the water. Jace was below deck down here.
Okay. So I'm
So you
gonna
can try
do
to grab a rigging. You can try to grab rigging on the deck.
I
You
have
can
no
try
strength.
to.
So
You can try to climb the
Crow's
nets
nest?
and help up there.
so
You
I'm
can
gonna
try to get to the crow's nest and be a lookout. You can try to help
so
uh,
I'm gonna
Andros
do it.
at the
Tom,
helm.
Tom, I got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna climb up to the crow's nest.
Okay.
I'm gonna be a lookout.
Camper.
I'm also because I'm up there, no one can hear me. For my directions, I'll be using my cantrips, either Ray of Frost or Firebolt, to shoot a direction.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
That's a
And
great idea.
and if I see any big waves coming, I'm gonna shoot a fireball at them to deflect the energy some.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Impressive.
All right. Give me a quick
I love it.
athletics check as you scramble your way up the actual ladder to get to the crow's nest,
This is gonna suck.
because it's still rocking and windy and rainy.
Is
You got this. You got this.
that athletics?
Athletics, yep.
Fuck.
You got this.
I got 12.
12 was enough. 12 was
Oh
enough.
god, thank you.
Okay.
You just can't do it. So you can't just subconsciously climb a ladder. It takes a little bit of concerted effort, but it's enough to get up there. You're able to get up there. And go ahead and give me a
What do you want? Perception?
perception. Yeah, give me a perception check to keep an eye out for what dangers you might be able to see.
23.
23. Okay. So at the moment, there's nothing obliviously coming at you guys. So you seem to be clear to head on straight at the moment.
Okay.
But you're gonna continue to be up there. The person who was previously in the crow's nest, by the way, gone. Gone.
Okay.
He was yeeted out of there.
Oh shit.
Bye.
That's fine. It's
Well
okay.
played, Mr.
I have fly and feather falling.
Okay.
Well,
Alright,
good
so
for you,
far-
not for the other
And
guy.
stuff. I can go
That poor
wherever.
other guy.
All right. Pep. Is that where you wanted to place yourself on the ship?
Yes, but I'm going to go ahead and run forward to go up the mast and try to help with the riggings.
Okay, so you're gonna help with the rigging on this mast specifically. You're gonna be climbing up the rope nets.
Yes.
That's gonna be an athletics check just to,
Yeah.
to get yourself up there.
Well, hold on. Let's actually try. Where in here do I do that? Ugh. Trying to remember how to do stuff in D&D Beyond.
It was D&D Beyond. Don't know nothing.
Treats? No. Okay. Alright, we try that another time. Hold on. Ouch, that's a 9.
A 9. So as you're scrambling up, this is just to get up into the actual nests itself. You're making good progress, but it just is too flimsy in the wind to get good purchases and holds on your climbing. So you're actually begin to get a little bit tangled up, and you're not able to reach the flailing bits of rope and cloth and pulleys and other pieces that need to be adjusted. And additionally, as one of the rigging arms comes swinging around, a piece splinters off as it crashes against the hinge point, and it sends splinters your way. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, but because you're kind of tangled up in the rope, that's going to be a disadvantage.
Ah, shit. That's probably where it is. Okay. You said it was a dexterity save disadvantage?
Yes.
How do I... That's the first roll. And for the second roll... Oh, bummer. That's a 5.
Okay. So as these pieces crash and splinter into you, you take 3 points of bludgeoning and 6 points of piercing.
-9, got it.
As it is a basically wooden shrapnel slamming into you and piercing parts all over your body.
Oh, God.
Should have casted something on myself before going up. That's alright, we learned our lesson.
Okay. That unfortunately is going to end your turn at the moment. It is going to go to Kodlak. He's just going to go to the nearest piece of rope on the deck rigging. He's going to try to snatch it, grab it, and reel it in, which he is able to do pretty soundly, being a strong guy. He runs over, reaches all overboard, his foot even lifts up to grab this rope that's flailing around. He grabs it and kind of puts his feet on the banisters of the side rails and just heaves it in. You can see his muscles tensing, but this piece of sail now is getting pulled in, and it is, instead of flapping, creating tension points, possible ripping and tearing points from the sails, it is more uniform. It's going to bring us to Jace below deck. As you scramble up to your feet, there's guys kind of wailing and moaning in pain. Everything is crashed about. It is chaos beneath deck.
Yep. The first thing I'm going to do is see if anyone is in, like, dire, they're about to die straits.
Most of the, make a quick perception check to look around and actually take a quick glance and triage, a visual triage. 14? Okay.
14.
So as you kind of focus around, you can see a lot of guys are just kind of like, they're like bruised and beaten up. But you see 3 instances actually. Someone has been pinned to the wall with some sort of stake, some sort of tie-down stake, and it's gone completely through him and actually pinned him to the wall. He's bleeding and trying to pull it out. You can see another person who's been wedged up against the wall, and Stu's cauldron has shattered his leg. And you can see someone else who's just something bludgeoned his head, and he's completely lifeless in the corner of the floor.
Okay. So I'll check the guy who is lifeless to see if there's any. Is there a pulse?
Okay.
How far away is everyone from me, by the way?
I would say below deck it's cramped, rough terrain though. I say you'd be able to get to 2 out of the 3 if you wanted to make the rounds.
Are they within like 30 feet?
Yeah, like if you wanted to get to all, it's cramped, but to be able, if you wanted to use all your movement, you could get to any 2 of the 3 of them.
Yep. I was asking because range of a ability I have was 30
Oh,
feet.
yes, they're within range of that, yeah.
Sweet. So yeah, I will go over and check the guy comatose and see if there's even a pulse or anything.
Okay. Make a medicine check.
$21.
21. You are able to find the pulse. You check the neck, the carotid, and you check his wrist. Nothing.
Okay then. Then I am going to head over to the guy who is impaled. And try to assist him with getting himself unimpaled.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll say that's good enough to not need a roll, and especially based off your past medicine, you are able to remove the spike. Does it better or worse in his situation? Hard to tell, because now he's actually bleeding a lot more, but at least he is freed as you wrench it free.
And I am going to smack him with a cure wounds.
Okay. So you just place it right in the wound. Blood pouring over your fingers, but the healing magic pushes the blood back where it's supposed to be, in the body.
He heals for 7.
Okay. He just kind of looks at you, flabbergasted. Oh, thank you.
And then, what did you say happened to the third guy?
He was leg shattered by Stu's cauldron.
Okay, I'm gonna have the steel defender move the cauldron.
Okay.
So Vicon's gonna go over and...
It's strong enough to just kind of go over there, lift it off. It's a bad shatter wound. It's probably gonna have to be amputated. It's not looking good.
Okay. Well, I will have to get to him next turn.
Okay. All right. That brings us to the top of the order. Beforehand, though, Andros screams out, "I'm going to need help at the helm! It is too hard to handle!" And he's really struggling trying to maneuver this thing. Lightning.
Oh, I don't want you rolling that many dice.
That sounds like a lot.
It didn't sound real.
Oh shit! I'm gonna.
Fuck. Yeah,
Close
we're.
to you, Pep. Next to you.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
There is, you can kind of feel it feels like static electricity in the air. Your hairs on the back of your neck
Oh, bad times.
begin to crawl up, and you can, all the hairs on your body creep up before lightning crashes down near you. It's
Jesus.
loud as hell.
Holy shit.
Make a dexterity. Well, no, you would be kind of like, you'd be on the mast, so you'd be over here. But as it crashes past you, hitting the floor, do your best to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god. You gonna be
Yes or
dead
no
for a
on
while.
disadvantage there?
I will say, unfortunately, you're still kind of wedged
Disadvantage,
into the
that's
net,
fine.
so that's going to be disadvantage. Yeah.
Okay, first roll was a 23. Second roll is the lowest, 17.
17. Okay, that's not too bad. You get a glancing blow of the electricity, only dealing 4 points of damage.
Huzzah.
It doesn't hit you directly, but it kind of, if a lightning bolt could graze someone, it does. You only get part of the electrical discharge, where the brunt of it crashes into the deck, leaving a scorch mark. Moreover,
If anybody can hear any screaming, it's Pep right now.
those of you on deck notice a tiny water spout forming on the deck. It is a tiny little circular water spout that appears to just kind of come out of nowhere. And it grows and grows and grows until it takes a humanoid-esque form.
Water elemental or something.
Oh my.
Because of a god.
And you can
Okay.
see what
Well,
appears to
okay.
be.
Well,
I told you these combats would be more challenging, more interesting at least.
Dad, you warned us. You warned us.
Yeah.
You can see before you an air elemental that swarms around one of the crew members, by the way. It forms right in his personal space. And as it corporealizes, turns into this form, a gust of wind bursts forth and it blows your hair and your wind back. And he is close enough to where he is sent flying off the edge of the boat, and he also splashes overboard, being thrown from the deck of the ship by this elemental.
Oh shit.
And it has that initiative. Right.
Huh.
Theo, in the water, you're barely keeping your head above water, but you can hear this as the guy goes overboard and hits the water.
Wilhelm.
You were able to climb 15 feet out of the 60 needed to get back on the boat.
Oof.
All
If
right.
you're going to continue climbing, you need an athletics check again.
Right. I'm gonna use luck because that was awful. I want out of the water. All right, that's just not happening tonight. Let's see, that was that was a 7.
A 7.
Yeah,
It's
not
hard.
good.
This is a concerted effort to climb this rope. You are able to continue. You are able to still make progress, but it is going to be half progress. Basically, if you use your movement, it's 15 feet of progress on the rope.
Yeah.
If you want to dash, you can get another 15 feet of movement.
Yeah, dash. I want to get out of the water as quickly as possible.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. So you're close. As you continue climbing your way up, you're basically right on the stern of the ship. Pass or fail, you'll be able to get up to the ship
Okay,
next
cool.
turn. All right. You spend your whole turn just fighting the waves and the current and the blasting wind, just focusing on nothing but just climbing this rope. Your muscles are burning. You're using your whole body to get up there.
Just like
Badge.
sputtering seawater and just going.
Yeah, just spitting it out. Spaz, you're hanging onto this rope. Right in front of you, these gusts of winds are spitting sharp droplets of rainwater on your face, and it stings. What are you doing? Do you drop? Do you hang? Do you continue to hang onto the rope, or do you face the threat in front of you?
No. I'm gonna hang on to the rope.
Okay. Go ahead and give me one more strength check.
For the ship, part of the crew. Part of the ship, part of the... Oh dear. That's not the best thing I've ever rolled.
It's an easier DC, since you're already hanging onto it.
Okay, that's good.
You don't have
'cause I
to
rolled a
reel
12.
it in. So it is enough to continue to it is enough to maintain your grip on the rope, because it's a maintaining a grip thing rather than hauling it in. So that is enough to maintain it. Is there anything else? I mean, that's pretty much your action, but is that what you're doing?
I mean,
you're
that's my
helping the ship
option,
steer
and
course?
yeah, mentally I'm trying to think about if a swirling tornado of rain can be even stabbed with a normal sword, but that's not important right now.
Alrighty. That's gonna be you. Nimnam, up
Yeah.
top. It's hard to see. It's rain, it's windy, the ship is rocking. Give me a perception check.
Let's see what we see. 10.
10. It's tough. It's real dark. The waves are crashing. You can see what looks to be a spire of rocks, but maybe it's just sea foam, because there's also 3 more of those things across the horizon. Are you going to take any action based off that info?
Was it directly in front of me or off to the
You can
port bow or
see
starboard?
you can see something that maybe looks like something to avoid directly in front of you, and you can see 2 somethings that might need to be avoided, whether it's a white heading wave or something on the starboard side. Starboard bow.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to. So starboard's there. So I'm going to direct towards port.
Okay.
Oh shit. This is interesting. We'll do this.
For those, if I'm not mistaken, port was the left side of the ship.
Yes,
so meaning
it is.
Nimnam's going to
Port
shoot a
is
fireball this way.
I am.
We know how ships work.
What side is
Seven.
what side is land side? Like where we're gonna
Land
start?
side?
Yeah, the
That's
rock
typically-
side.
Matter.
Oh,
Land
where
is
the rocks
irrelevant.
potentially might be?
Yeah, because you said
those
like
were on the starboard bow,
Starboard
meaning like
bow.
this general
Rubber
area.
bale.
yeah. Okay.
Starboard bow.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm going to
Starburst.
direct us. Yeah. This way. I'm going to use a. I guess I'll use a ray of frost. Yeah, that
Okay.
should be visible.
Okay.
And sort of shoot it off and, not,
In that direction.
yeah, sort of port bow, like a 45-degree angle kind of thing.
Okay. As you blast it into the rain,
Yeah, I'll pick at it.
the
and I'll-
droplets of rain, as it hits the transient ray of frost, they freeze midair and turn into hail and then continue falling. But as you do that, you can hear Andros crying out from the helm, and he goes, "Okay!" And he turns that way, and you can kind of feel the ship turn a little bit. Did you avoid something? Did you not? Did it
We
not
will
matter?
never know.
We'll never know.
Find
But
out.
he
next
followed-
time
but he
on
followed
Warhammer
your-
47 Dice
Storm.
Round One.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. But he
Like
followed your
John.
lead and turned the ship that way.
Okay.
And after a few moments, you don't crash.
Oh, thank God.
Yay.
All right. And because of the way magic works, I don't have any good bonus action spells.
Understandable.
But you did your job, potentially.
So, yeah.
Okay. Staying up in the crow's nest, all right.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. We'll never
Yeah.
know.
I
Well, I know, but you'll never know.
Yeah, I will, however, just be ready for, a counter spell.
Okay.
For any of that wind shit.
All right.
Not a bad idea.
That is going to bring us to Kodlak and the Elemental. Kodlak is very single-minded person. He is just going to continue wrenching on this rope, and he's able to succeed. He just maintains his grip. He wraps some of the rope around his arm and just keeps holding it. You can see his muscles tensing. So he's preventing that rigging from breaking and potentially ripping sails, which would in turn, the more rigging and sails and the more damage to the rigging and sails, by the way, the harder it is to steer the ship and potentially rendering it immobile or at least unsteerable, not to mention the potential dangers of the ship itself, the hull itself, crashing into something and taking damage. Nevertheless, that is what Podlike is going to do on his turn. The elemental kind of like looks back and it doesn't say anything. It has this vague humanoid shape. It's kind of this wispy form, and it kind of has what kind of could be construed as a head and 2 limbs on top of this wispy water spout body. And it is going to shift in your direction, Spaz.
Oh gosh. No, thank you.
And
That's a decline.
it is like parts of it are continually wisping. It is a sentient transient tempest. It's clouds of its body and the wisps of the wind. It has form, but it's constantly shifting and changing. Despite that, it moves through space and moves towards your space. And oh, what happened? I don't want that. Stop. As it moves towards your space, it is actually going to enter your space. The wind begins to whip around you. You can feel the stinging bite of this whirling, wisping wind around you. I need you to make a strength saving throw as these winds continue to whip up and you can feel it pushing against you.
Strength saving, you said? Oh.
Strength saving.
Yeah, we're not.
My computer's just like, hey, you want to do an update? And I'm like, not right now, thanks.
Yeah, it's a bad time, thank you.
75 right
Oops, I did not mean to do that, sorry.
18. So you can feel the gusts of these winds. It is a buffeting barrage of gusts that try to send you reeling and bludgeoning you with the power of the storm. But you are able to hold fast, and you take half damage, which is only 8 points of thunder damage.
I'll take that. Ouchie. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pep. I didn't realize you were also a 15. You could have gone before the storm elemental. I
That's okay.
apologize.
I'm good with that. I was gonna wait its turn to see what it was gonna do anyway, so you're fine.
Okay.
I'm also like trying to figure out what I can do to this thing.
Okay, well, it is your turn now. And Spaz, you're holding up, but you're getting buffeted by this wind and rain and thunderous energy.
It stings. It stings.
So, Pep, you're in the riggings, but I will say, as part of starting your turn, you're able to kind of free yourself from whatever kind of tanglement you were in. So you can continue trying to climb up the rigging and grab some of the loose ropes and cloth sails and pulleys. Or face this threat that boarded you guys.
Right. So, how far off the ship am I?
I'd say you're only about 15 feet off the deck of the ship.
Good. Not entirely sure how linear spaces or how these spaces will work with trying to cast spells, but I would like to cast Confusion.
Okay.
Preferably in a spot that's not gonna hit Spaz or Codlac. It's supposed to be a 10-foot
That would be nice.
radius sphere centered on a
10-foot
point.
radius.
Yeah.
So a 10-foot radius would be... Oh, wow,
That's a
on
lot
light.
bigger than I thought it was.
That's not very easy to see.
I could see it though. But
10 foot would be like that.
God, that's huge.
But you can choose any point. So, like, it doesn't have to be in the middle of a square.
Don't pick me.
Yeah, no, I'd
You could kind of do it off the
prefer-
side of the ship,
That would
and
work,
catch it.
and that way it would just.
but it's a
catch-
sphere, so you might get people underneath the deck, too.
Oh dear.
Some of the crew.
And I have no idea where anybody is.
There's still crew members on the ship helping you guys, but they are solely focused on doing their job as a crew, as crewmen, trying to keep the ship righted and undamaged.
Um. Okay, if not that. Don't do damage to the ship while casting something. This is really hard.
Don't hurt me. Please don't kill me.
Dude,
I'm just a little
I'm
guy.
trying not to. I don't want to hurt anybody
It's
by
okay. I got
accident.
some HP now. I can handle it.
You say that.
If it's
Just
not,
do it.
if it's an AoE
Just
spear,
do
you
it,
could cast
right.
it in the air too.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
right.
fair.
You could.
You
can choose any point in three-dimensional space. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm
do
a
that
little,
then.
I'm a little guy.
and
I'm just a
cast
little
it.
guy.
But there is a point that you'd be able to pick that only gets the elemental.
Is it huge? Right?
Yeah,
It's large. Yeah.
Oh, it's large. Not huge.
Orange.
I mean, I don't remember what caster radius, but if I can make it hovering in the air, but reaching the air elemental.
Yeah. No, there's definitely a point in space where it'll just hit the elemental.
Yeah, I would definitely want to.
Because even though it's in Spaz's space, he's small and it's taller than him. So you can like just clip it with it. All right. So confusion.
That would be the one. Now, what level to do that at? What are my fucking spell slots again? Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use a 5th level on that. So.
Okay.
Holy shit.
How that works? Give me a second. Alright. Point you choose within range must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or the target can't take bonus actions or reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of each of its turns to determine its behavior for that turn, consulting the table below. A 1 doesn't take action, and it uses all its movement to move. Roll a d4 for direction. 2 to 6, the target doesn't move or take action. 7 to 8, it doesn't move, takes the attack action to make one melee attack against a random creature within reach. If none are within reach, the target takes no action, and then 9-10, it chooses its behavior. So how was that wisdom saving throw, buddy?
There were a lot of words at me.
I'm sorry, yeah.
All right. So wisdom saving throw of the air elemental. 9.
Yes! Okay, cool.
So it is confused.
Yay!
He's so confused.
So,
He don't know where yet.
it is gonna roll that random die and which decides its action. Okay.
Yes, this is a concentration up to 1 minute.
So it is confused.
So, counting now. Which one was the oh, wrong one. There we go. And that's now 1. Yeah, that would be my action. Because I can't cast twice. Bonus action. I'm not trying to turn into anything or do anything. Can I? I didn't make it very far, so can I keep trying to move up the mast from where I'm at?
Yeah.
Okay. How high would I need to be to actually do anything there?
You still have your full movement. I'm not even gonna make you roll an athletics check because even if you fail it, you'd still be able to get to where you needed to go.
Okay.
You're in the. I will give you so as you're climbing up the rope, you can see these flailing strings of rope and pulleys and rigging, and you can hear them creaking against the wind. The longer loose bits of rigging and sailcloth is in the wind and stuff, the more at risk it is to tearing and permanently damaging. However, you are within reach. I'll say you can use a bonus action to try to grab something.
I will go ahead.
Which would be okay. I'll give you a bonus action to grab it, but then to actually manipulate it the way that you want to, would be an action on your next turn, but you'll have advantage on it because you've
Okay.
already grabbed it this turn. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alrighty. Okay, below deck, the chaos continues. Jace, what do you got for me?
I'm gonna head over to the guy whose leg got shattered.
Okay.
I'm going to look at him. Is he somewhat conscious? Can he talk?
Yeah,
Can he
he's
think?
screaming in pain. He's like, "Oh, fuck! My leg! Oh, don't make me be like Stu! Please save my leg!"
I'm going
Take no
to
death to be peaceful.
inform him that he's got two options. I can either heal it as is, and it may never work anyway, or I can amputate it, heal him so he doesn't bleed out, and make him a metal prosthetic later.
For the love of God, don't make me like Stu. Do what you can, please.
Alrighty. So what I'm going to do is quickly take out like a couple of pieces of metal
Mm-hmm.
and kind of make a makeshift, at least straighten his leg out.
Okay.
Kind of a thing.
It's mangled. Like his bones, it is a compound fracture. It is shattered. Like
Oh,
you
okay.
pick up his leg, and it's just like.
Oh.
I'm going to
The
tell him
internal image
that
was bad enough. Thanks.
I'm going to inform him after looking at that, going, yeah, this is coming off.
No, please.
And I am going to
Oh, that poor guy.
utilize my all-purpose tool to make it into like an actual
A bone saw?
yeah, basically.
Oh my god.
Damn, bro.
He sees it transmute, and he goes, "Oh fuck!" And he instinctively grabs a hanging piece of rope and just bites it as hard as he can.
And then I'm gonna have Vicog kind of hold him down as I take the leg off, as little of the leg as I have to, but yeah.
Give me a medicine check.
Oof.
Oh, I don't want to hear that.
How bad was it?
I am actually I'm gonna hero inspire that one.
Okay.
How bad was it?
5.
It was a 5.
Ooh.
That's better.
Okay. Much better.
Oh god.
So,
guy.
at first, you start cutting, and you're just cutting directly into his knee joint and go, "Oh shit, wait, that's not right." So you adjust your spot before making any permanent damage, and you saw through whatever's left. You're cutting through skin and flesh and fascia and tearing through tendons and nerves. He is screaming and writhing, and then you get to the thick bone, and you can feel the bite of the saw as the resistance increases, but you just keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. He passes out from the pain, and it's actually a lot easier now that he's not moving around. And you finish up.
That's not the most
You-
fucked up part.
Christ.
You finish through it, and you. The leg is gone. But now you have
Oh,
a
God.
workable, healable surface to mend in whatever way you can.
Yep.
And wrap it up, staunch it, tourniquet it.
Is it fair to assume that the sawing through was an action?
Yeah. the action of sawing someone's leg off, yeah.
I'm just making sure.
That tracks.
So what I am going to do is actually stand still as I can, and let Vicog hit me.
Okay. I mean, he just does.
So I will. Where is it?
Vicog just stands up and socks you in the face.
So I will take 2 damage, and there will be a healing jolt from Vicog that will land on this guy
Okay.
and heal
And
him.
it is okay.
for
It is
7.
enough to cauterize in some ways the wound to at least stop it from bleeding out, at least make him stable, legless but stable.
Isn't that guy from Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
And then as my last little bit, I'm gonna look around and see if there's anyone else like who absolutely needs their leg taken off.
You're just looking around with
You're
the
You just turn around and like, who's next?
Anyone else?
As you look around, you don't see anyone in dire need of medical attention. A lot of people are scraped, busted up, and bruised, but no one is people are getting to their feet themselves and actually starting to like help other people. No one else appears to be screaming in pain or anything like that.
Okay, cool. Then
If you wanted to, you could use the rest of your movement because the debris is also clearer now. You can use the rest of the movement to get at least up to the deck of the ship if you wanted to.
That's what I was gonna do.
Okay, gotcha.
Is start to head upstairs.
All right, so you get up
I'm gonna
there
bring the guy's
and-
leg with me and toss it overboard too, just to kind of clean that up.
Oh God!
You don't want to leave him a trophy or something for later?
No, I'm tossing that after.
Okay.
Ooh. Actually, before I throw it across, I use the all-purpose tool one more time to kind of make a mold of how big the leg is.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice.
Just for keeping. Great. Okay.
No, I'm gonna make him a metal prosthetic. I told him I would.
Got it.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
As you're heading up
Kinda
the
need those
stairs, you do
measurements, it's
that.
important.
Shattered bone, useless. Toss it overboard. You get up on the deck. The driving rain beats you. The wind gusts around you. You look immediately to your left and you see Spaz just getting attacked by wind.
Literally.
And as you reach the top of the deck, that is going to end your turn. And speaking of healing jolts,
Oh god.
another crickling of lightning
Oh, balls.
is actually going to begin. Little sparks in the air begin to appear around you, and almost where you're standing, right in the middle of the ship, lightning appears like it's going to crack.
Uh-oh.
And momentarily afterwards, it cracks down. The elemental, Spaz, Justin, and if Vicog is on deck as well, he also needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Vicog wouldn't be on deck quite yet.
Okay, so he's still below
Oh,
deck.
that's not great.
He would be behind me.
Yeah,
Below
he,
deck.
figures, yeah.
And you said deck saving throw.
Oh,
Can't do that again.
no,
Awesome.
Spaz, yeah, yours is at regular, yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
Also
Awesome.
The
not.
elemental, ooh, okay. Spaz, that was your deck save against the lightning. All right, so everyone taking full damage of this one.
Oh no.
Getting spicy up on
Oh
that.
god, that's how I lot.
It really wasn't. It's not as bad as you would think. It is only 11 points of lightning damage.
Oh,
Okay.
fish. Fish. Pie.
Got a couple ones in there.
Good. Oh my God.
But the lightning cracks down. Under normal circumstances, the lightning might ignite some embers on the ship, but because it is such driving torrential rain, you're safe. However,
So what you're saying?
speaking of rain and water, some of the water on the deck of the ship.
Oh no.
And Pep, you notice this because as you look down, it's kind of right behind Andros. It begins undulating. The puddles on the deck of the ship begin undulating, and beginning to heave bigger and bigger and bigger until the water itself also takes a humanoid form
Can I
in the shape of a water elemental.
can I try to yell a warning to him?
Yeah.
Did-
You can, as a reaction, you
Yeah.
can warn him, yeah.
I'd be yelling elemental and just pointing behind him.
Okay.
Not that
He sees that.
if he knows what that
turns
is.
over his shoulder, and you can see his face go white. Because
God, this is not good.
as you look around the helm, he is the only one manning the helm.
Ah,
And
shit.
he knows. You can see this decision in his face get made in a split second. He's just gonna have to do whatever the ship needs. Not only is he the captain, but this is strictly just what needs to happen. Because if he lets go of the helm, and he called out for help on the helm, but if he lets go of it, he knows that there are worse problems. I forgot to put a token for him. You can be a hoplite, whatever. So he is there manning the helm. And as this water forms, it is going to rise up, and its whole body takes the shape of a crashing wave, and it does so 2 times. Massive weight of water crashing down on Andros's back. Ooh. Ooh! Both attacks are going to hit. Ugh. And he is going to take a lot of damage. 29 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's not a good one, man.
He is...
Shit.
You can see him. He is strictly just hanging on to this wheel, doing the best he can to keep it straight and prevent him from losing his grip and completely going wildly out of control as this thing is just beating on his back. Theo, you see this happening from your angle, actually. So it's 15 feet left to get up on the ship.
Okay.
Give me an athletics check, because if you pass, you'll still have movement remaining. Otherwise, it'll cost your whole movement to get on the ship.
All right. Come on, baby. Crap, I rolled a 12.
12 is enough, actually. 12 is
Yeah.
enough of what you need. So you're able to get back
Shit.
onto the ship, climb up the rope, up the ladders, get onto the deck of the ship, seeing this chaos unfolding. There's still tasks to be done on the ship, but you have some movement and you have your action.
No idea what to do with a wind elemental. So, what do I see that's nearby that I can get to help stabilize the ship?
You can still see various pieces of rigging on the nets that need to be done. For the most part, the rigging on deck is handled. Spaz and Codlac and the rest of the crew have that. Some of the stuff along the masts and the rigging still needs help. And you probably would have been aware that Andros needed help on the helm. He is the only one on this upper deck, and he is still just hanging on to this thing.
Yep,
Being
I'm gonna
attacked
go
by a
help
water
Andrew
elemental.
try to
Yeah,
work
being
it to help
attacked by
him.
a living wave.
Yep, I'm gonna go for helping him with the helm then.
Okay, so are you helping him by attacking the water elemental, or are you helping him just grab the wheel and physically demand it? Or,
I don't think I have anything that
you can, to lower the DC of a physical manipulation of the helm, you can first make a wisdom or intelligence check based off of either going off of your intuition or perhaps your memory of how the ship helm and the rudder and the tiller all work to kind of give you a better idea of how to manipulate it, or you can just go in there with raw strength and help him out in whichever way he needs.
I'm gonna go for the wisdom roll.
Okay, so that'll be your bonus,
Okay.
and then helping out with the regular strength check, which will be a lower DC, will depend on this. So either wisdom or intelligence check.
Okay.
The idea
Go
is
with
that
the
you're
wisdom.
using the knowledge of how everything works to better help you with your action.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the wisdom. So that gives me 19.
A 19. Okay. It's the whole concept of working smarter, not harder. So
Yeah,
as you go up there, you know that this wheel, or you at least have the idea based off of how the ship is moving and how the wheel, how much it turns, dictating how much the ship actually maneuvers. You know that it doesn't need to be cranked incredibly. And so you can go in there and not exert so much of your strength. If you choose to go up there and help him, that'll be the rest of your movement. And as you grab onto the wheel, it'll be a strength check to help him maintain the course of the wheel.
Okay, here we go.
But it'll be a little bit easier since you are aware of what's going on.
Gonna use my last luck because that was
Okay.
really, really bad. And I have nothing for this. The dice just don't like it when I have to make a roll that's supposed to be easy.
We have more D20.
Never.
No, I just rolled the same. No,
Not plausible.
that's cheating. I can't roll that one. I already did the roll.
I know. But put that in dice jail.
Well, yeah, I'm doing it now. 'Cause it's just, when I need it to be
Yeah.
a double-digit roll, it's like single-digit for you. I'm like, that's not helpful at this point. So that was an 8.
An 8. Okay. So as you go up, you kind of know which way it needs to go, and you're kind of, it's really hard to get a good grip on the slippery rungs of this helm wheel, and you can't really it's jamming your fingers. You can't really get a good grip on it. Because of that, Andros is struggling, and because of the wave beating down upon him, he actually loses his grip for a moment. The wheel spins free. It twirls relentlessly. The ship begins to turn harder and harder, accelerating in its embankment, and it begins to tip a little bit as it careens to the side. The wind picks up. Spaz, Kodlak, Nimnam, you're almost thrown out of the crow's nest as it heaves to one side. Kodlak and Spaz need to hold on even tighter as these ropes strain. Pep, you also need to hang on as you're beginning to get railed around. Some of the sails begin to tear. A piece of it rips off and flutters into the wind, creating even more strain on the remaining rigging and ropes. One of the pulleys on the other side of the ship whips around, cracks into a piece of the rigging, splinters off, and goes flying into the water before you and Andros together are able to grab the helm and right it and slowly start working it back to its proper position. But the ship has taken some damage in the sails and rigging.
Oh dear.
I hate to ask what happened to me during all that.
The ship wasn't like tossed, but I mean, you were definitely stumbled, but not enough to be knocked prone, like enough to kind of like, oh, need to like catch yourself. But thankfully not enough to cause any significant. All right. That being said, Spaz, it's going to be back to you. You are getting battered by the wind. You can only hear, but just the wind. You're in a wind tunnel. You can't hear anything. You can barely see. You're getting spattered by wind and rain, but you're still hanging onto the ropes for now. Are you going to continue
Lord.
hanging onto the ropes despite the potential beating?
I mean, I don't know what else to do, and I can't see Andros, and I know Andros would want me to hold on, and so I'm just gonna keep holding on, because the ship's gotta stay down, and if I'm holding the ship down, then the ship is safe. Hold!
Okay. All right. Make another strength check, but it's going to be a little bit harder now because there's less overall structural integrity of the ship. So as the ship takes damage, everything becomes harder. 19 is enough, though.
19.
You just There is nothing that matters right now apart from holding this rope and keeping the rigging and sails in place. And that is what you do.
Yes.
You dig in and you bear down and you just hold that rope for dear goblin life.
It's
Nim
so
Nam.
salty.
Nim Nam, up at the top, the ship swales but rights itself eventually. You get up back to the mast at your position. What do you do? And you can see what's happening below.
I'm gonna cast some spells.
All right. So you're going to choose to make some
how
attack
high
efforts
up
as
am I?
opposed to keeping a lookout. It's not to say that
Yes.
without a lookout you're sailing blind, but it makes it a lot harder.
Yes, I will
Okay.
look away for this round.
You are the crow's nest. We'll say is 60 feet off the deck.
Okay. So, 1, 2. Okay. Just thinking, doing some math. That's all. Oh, I got this for a reason. So I am gonna shoot.
Come on and shoot, baby.
I'm gonna shoot a chromatic orb.
Fire
Yes,
his
yes,
legs.
rainbow!
Hang on, I need to.
Death rainbow.
Yes, and now I know, and I remember that it doesn't just deal damage.
No, it's chromatic orb. It's not.
Oh, not the other one. Yeah.
Not color
Bring it back.
spray. Color spray is the other one. Hang on. Okay, so it does 3d8. Okay, got it. So, I'm going to shoot. Oh shit, which one do I shoot? It's got a range of 90 feet, so it should be able to hit both. No. Spaz is gonna get hit if I shoot him. Alright, I'll shoot the
Okay.
water. What?
It'll be okay. It's fine. Do what you gotta do.
Is Justin also not standing within direct line of that then?
Well, I'm way up top, so.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends on the angle. He's 60 feet up. Actually, if it's a range
just
of
a
90
little
feet,
guy.
I don't feel like doing the math. You can hit it.
Yeah, it's close-ish.
Hit it.
It's close enough.
Actually, can I actually see the water elemental? Is a sail or something in the way?
I will say there's enough of the sail, because it's not one giant sail. It's made up of multiple, like, pieces of sails, and there's multiple levels to the rigging and stuff. You're able to see through it enough to actually get a look at it.
Okay. Alright, then I'm gonna shoot the...
And especially as the sails are beginning to tear and holes are beginning to form, you can see through it enough.
Okay. So I guess... Ooh, that's weird. One of the damage types is thunder. But there's also lightning.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna try hitting it with a lightning orb. See what
Alright.
that does. So I need to roll an attack. Because it's not fireball.
As much as you'd like to admit.
No such thing.
That is a 16? Does that hit?
A 16 will hit, yeah.
Alright. And then I do... Dang, your dice all. That is... We're 15 points of lightning.
All right. So as you hold your hand up, a tiny spark crackles into a ball of lightning energy, and you hurl it forth, and it smashes into this thing, and the whole thing kind of lights up as the energy crackles through it, and you can feel it, you can see it kind of shudder, and it takes, would you say 14 points?
15.
15 points of damage. I mean, you hit it, but it's not exactly withering away at any point, so.
I mean, yeah, I know. It's not gonna go down to 1.
Anything else you're doing?
I know that's all I got.
Alrighty. So,
Also-
Spaz, Codlac, yeah,
When do you guys have the cutoff? Because it's what, quarter to 11 for you?
it's quarter 2 at the moment, yeah.
Oh shit, is it really?
Yeah. I am willing to go to 11:30.
Tom?
It's fine by me.
Okay.
Is everyone cool with that?
I mean, yeah, it's only not even 8 o'clock
Oh
here.
yeah, that's
so-
right. Yeah, you're
Yeah, I was about to
Cali
say
time.
there's. Yep.
All right.
What
Okay.
about Logan?
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Okay.
All right. Perfect.
I have
Alright,
no
so-
curfew.
He's an adult. So it's going to bring us to Codlac, Pep, and the air elemental. Codlac and Pep can act first.
It gets too quick. Just
I actually choose to wait to go until after the air elemental.
Okay. Codlac is just going to continue hanging onto the rope.
There's a reason, I promise.
I'm sure there is. You always have reasons, whether we're aware of them or not.
Sometimes
So
I'm not
you
even
see-
aware of them.
Just react. Trust yourself.
Ha!
You can see Codlac actually straining a little bit. His grip begins to loosen up a little bit. The rope breaks free from his hand, but he's able to catch it and reel it back in slowly before any real damage is done. But that's his turn. He's just going to continue hanging onto the rope. He rolled pretty low, but he was able to just get it. And if you're going to wait, it's going to be the elemental's turn.
It needs to. Hold on while I pull up that spell.
It needs to do its confusion roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
A 10, which means it can just do whatever.
Ah, damn. Nice.
Unfortunate. So, well, let's see if that comes back, which it does. It is whirling dervish of air, but you can see it kind of what would be its head look around and then refocus on the fact that you are inside of it, Spaz, and it is going to Dragon Ball Z power up and spin its winds yet again. It's going to do something it's going to do the similar action to you as last time. And as the winds pick up and begin to buffet you and try to throw you with the force of this wind, I need you to make another strength saving throw.
Dirty 20. Or, wait. No, not dex. Dirty 20. It rolled wrong. It rolled my dex, but the dice that rolled said 13. So dirty 20.
Okay. That is enough. So, yet again, you just dig your feet in and you can feel it trying to physically remove you from the space you are standing in, but you don't let it. You still take the buffeting damage, though, but it's halved. So you only take 16 points of damage, of thunder damage.
Oh, is that all?
That's it.
Weak.
All right. Pep.
Okay. I'm going to. That sucks, but thankfully nobody was thrown over. I'm going to cast Ice Storm
Mm-hmm.
at 6th level.
Woohoo!
Oh yeah.
Also,
Quite a
just a
level.
quick point of note. The ship is continually moving. Technically, do spells move with you? I don't know. For the purposes of this, they are, though.
Okay. I was gonna
In the
ask
same way that
'cause
when
this
you're
is
traveling
technically
in
a
a car and
stationary
throw a
spell.
ball.
Yeah, it's not like I choose a point over there and then it's just gone immediately.
That'd be
For the
funny as
purposes of this,
hell.
it follows you. For the purposes of
Okay.
this specific
I mean,
instance.
in this case, because I'm trying to keep the concentration on the confusion spell, this isn't instantaneous.
Gotcha.
The hail falls in a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range, which is
Okay.
300 feet.
40-foot radius, you said?
40-foot high
Jesus.
cylinder.
And
It's a cylinder.
what's the
It's
radius?
20-foot radius, but I already figured
20-foot
out where to put it
radius.
on the map.
Okay.
Because I don't know if you guys can see the. I'm gonna go for this square here, which should
Okay.
get me him
Oh,
without
okay.
hurting anybody.
Unless they're in the
Okay,
water.
you're good.
It
No, you're good. There's
Okay.
she can see that there's no one in the water in that
Okay.
specific area.
Each creature in the cylinder makes a dexterity saving throw, and then I need to. Does rolling this actually roll the damage on the thing?
It should. If you just click the little dice button, it should automatically. Well, and it needs to make a. What'd you say? What saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw for our
Dex
water
save.
elemental.
22 at 20.
Nope, that didn't do what I wanted to do. But what level am I on there? Cast. That's a lot of dice. Okay, so that's 29 for the ice storm damage itself, and 21 for the. I want to say that was what was it again?
So if it
Cold damage.
succeeds, it takes half damage.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So as this ice storm comes down, it batters bits and pieces of the ship, but nothing significant to damage it. However, the water elemental is beaten up by this, and the physical impacts are splashing holes in it, but the cold damage, the fact that it is a freezing effect, you can see where the impacts are. Tiny bits of ice crystals begin to form on its body, and you can see it kind of just slow down a little bit. But it takes the damage. It doesn't like it.
I'm 30 feet off the ground still. Well, shit.
15.
15? Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, but I have a pretty good vantage point up here. I'm definitely not taking my actions to help this ship at all, except for fighting things.
Okay.
Do I stay up here or should I go down there, guys?
Or it gives you.
You can use a free action to shout one short phrase in combat, and people can return it.
Want me down there?
Spaz, you hear it? Theo, you hear it? Justin, you hear it? Kalak's a little far. Nimnam's too far.
Yeah, Drax.
Raz is just kind of spitting through the fucking wind and rain and salt water being blasted on him constantly.
And
Fair.
Jace is still trying to come to terms with what the hell's happening on the ship to be able to respond in an intelligent manner.
Understandable.
Andros
Hear
is
Seth screaming, hold.
old. And
Yeah.
you can see Andros struggling, but he responds back, "The ship is more important!"
Okay, I stay where I am and try to keep this under control-ish.
Okay, so you're still hanging on to one of the pieces of rigging, but you haven't used enough effort to actually reel it in, so... Which
can't
would
do
be an
that.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're still kind of hanging on to it, so whenever you do choose to do it, you'll have advantage because you don't have to reach for it and pull it in. You've already got it at least. So, all right, it's gonna bring us to Justin.
Real quick, just a refresher for me. Did Nimnam shoot the air elemental or the water elemental?
He shot the water elemental.
Water, so air has not yet been hit. Okay.
No, but it did take that lightning damage from from the stray lightning.
It did, you're right. Okay, perfect. So what I am going to do is I am going to point at the air elemental and have it make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
DC is 20.
Save. It's a 1. A 1.
Okay.
Nice.
Gonna take 23 damage.
All right.
Oh,
You just point your finger, and everyone hears this dong ring out over the
That's
cacophony of rain and wind. And for a moment, this sound actually creates a tiny little air bubble that stops the pitter of rain for just a moment, and then it resumes, like driving under a bridge.
And then as Vicog comes up, he is going to he's going to try to use his little force empowered rend on the air elemental as well.
All right.
My spell attack modifier to hit. Rolls a 16.
A 16 hits. The Vicog trogs up to this thing that's like, as you told the dead, its form shimmers like the Venom suit from Spider-Man 3.
oh god.
And as soon as it comes back, Vicog just winds up and whacks it.
So that is going to do 7 plus 5. 13.
Of what type of damage?
Force.
Force damage. Okay. 14, you said?
Yep.
All right, so as he
Because
kind of punches the form, he punches through the air, but then there's a mini pulse of force damage that disrupts its form.
And finally, as that happens, it's going to deliver an extra 10 force damage.
Of more force damage. All right. That pulse doubles up. More bits of this winding wind and rain gets shattered off of it. Like the tempest standing in front of you is dithering, but it is still whipping.
And then that'll be my turn.
All right. Ending the turn. Andros struggles with the wheel. And Theo, you're helping him, but you can hear him kind of mutter under his breath. He goes, I don't know which way to turn it. And so he just kind of is maintaining course. And the ship weaves, and you all watch as you can see a massive rock spire come out of nowhere of the darkness.
Oh god.
And
Oh good.
whiz just by you guys on starboard side. And it is a massive rock spire that is a near miss. It scrapes a bit of the ship, but not enough to do significant damage. But it is the sound of you passing this massive thing. It is halting for a moment before the rest of the wind and the rain kick up again. A near miss. Moreover, pull out, where is it?
Oh no, thank you.
Oh, nice roll, Dad. Oh no.
Right here.
Oh no.
Wait, where was that?
More static
Oh
Oh no.
no, I don't think
creeps
so.
up as another
No.
crack of lightning. This would get the air elemental, Spaz, and Justin.
I mean,
need
it
a
doesn't
dexterity
have
saving
to.
throw. $13. 20.
Dirty
And
20.
the elemental 12. Okay. So Spaz and the elemental are going to take full damage. Jace is going to take half. Alright, only 11. 11 points of lightning damage. As
You
another
said that.
bolt
I've been holding on for quite a while.
cracks down.
So 6 for me.
Yes, 6 for you, Jace. No, 5. It's
I'm
always
down.
rounded down.
Even better. Couldn't remember the rule on that.
Always round down, yeah.
I'm okay,
All right.
Cole. It's not real.
But that's
Not
going to bring
real.
us to the top. Leo, what do you got?
I guess I'll try. So, when the air elemental, you said it took actual damage from the lightning that it was next to?
Yeah.
It did, okay.
It didn't seem to do a lot of damage, but it did crackle through it, and it did appear to damage it.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
The Stormcrow Van braces that I have say that I get a charge every day at dawn
Correct.
and during thunderstorms. Does that mean, like, if both things are true, do I get 2 charges then?
No, I think it's one or the other.
One or the other. Okay, cool. I was just reading through the rules, reading through the description, and want to make sure I understood that correctly.
Yeah. For instance, like, if you use it in the morning,
Yeah.
and then a thunderstorm appears, it recharges.
Got it.
Oh, that would have been handy.
I know, I was like, But I didn't know if anything could hurt a wind air elemental. I'm like, what do we do?
What do?
Fight the wind.
What do?
Wind. I'm attacking the wind.
Daddy, break wind.
Jesus. What a deep cut.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like literally
Oh.
15 years ago.
Actually, in that regard,
Breaking wind.
just going back to the damage that Vikog did to the air elemental, I made this mistake. So the damage that he did is going to stand. However, you would have noticed that even though Vikog was hitting it and blasting it with his thunder damage, it didn't appear to affect it at all.
Okay.
Force damage, not thunder.
My mistake. Then rescind my rescinding. Nothing changed.
The thunder still did.
Forget I said anything.
Actually impacted.
And Jace's damage was necrotic.
Right. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, if it's not doing anything, I'm gonna just help Andros keep trying to make sure the wheel's not gonna spin us into another spire of rock in the water.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a strength check.
Don't you mess with me. Come on, baby! Okay, strength. Why do I keep
You also
going?
have been noticing that the more the ship takes damage, the more pieces of it that break off, the harder it is to actually steer.
Oh boy, well, that's a 16?
A 16, okay. You are able to handle it, especially helping him out. At the moment, he's just holding course, and you're able to help him do that. And instead of him having to kind of like lose his grip and strength and kind of have to reel it back, it is an extremely fatiguing task. But the fact that you are there helping him is making it much, much easier.
Okay, good.
And instead of the ship kind of swaying as he loses and regains his strength, it is a more steady course that you're helping out and keeping the helm where it needs to be.
Okay. Second question, just if I had noticed, is anything impacting the water elemental at this point?
At the moment, the damages that have occurred to it are damaging it, yeah.
Okay. Yep,
And
that.
Ice, right?
Right,
You
yeah.
You said that ice was doing a lot more. Or
The ice
was having a visible effect.
The ice was having a visible effect in the sense that it appeared to be, as more parts of it are freezing, it is slowing down, you could say. Its movements are slowing, you could say.
That makes sense.
But yes, everything else has appeared to affect it as normal.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to see take note of what's happening around me. So
All right.
it's my turn.
Spaz, you're still in the wind tunnel. What are you doing?
Until I hear Andros call anything else, I'm just gonna fuck it on.
Okay.
Oh.
Powering through like the anchor we need you to be.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, with ease. You're starting to mimic Andros. You're like, is that how you got Minos?
Yeah, that's very classic Spaz. Bring
The
it
thought
on!
Yeah.
I got you!
you're just yelling at the storm and at the piece of the storm attacking you. You're just holding fast.
Oh my
Nim
god.
Nim, what do you got for me?
I've never been moved in my life!
Shit.
Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Cast fireball. No.
I mean, that's the one thing we need is this place on fire too, right?
I
mean,
am
it's
literally
raining
trying
real
so
hard.
hard to find all of my spells that will
It's
not
raining
damage
so
the ship
hard, you
further.
guys.
I know.
really
I'm
hard.
just like,
We're built for damage. Everything.
I mean, of all the things that could have gone wrong so far, the ship is doing okay.
It doesn't inspire confidence.
But it's not getting any better. Let's put it that way. There's been some damage that are making things harder,
Uh-huh.
and it's only gonna get worse.
Oh boy.
Yay!
Before it gets better, right?
Correct.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
So Nim Nim,
We're
you can
like
either
octopus, we
keep a
need 8 more
lookout.
arms on this.
You can either keep a lookout for potential dangers, warning the helmsman to give them a better chance to avoid it, or you could do whatever else you want. There's still, like, below you on the sail that you are at, there's still some rigging and rope flying around that hasn't been attended to yet. Or you could do some damage, or you could leave. You could go home. You could teleport back to Blackstone. This sucks. See ya.
What range is your teleport again?
it's if I'm very familiar with the place, I can get there. If I am
meant who you
not,
can bring
it
with
will
you.
randomly put me somewhere.
Roll the dice.
Says, good luck.
I meant people who could go with you. Just
Oh,
take the whole ship.
I can't do
That'd
the
be
ship.
cool.
I think I can do up to 6 people.
So half the ship
Bullshit.
almost.
So
Oh,
just
shit.
leave the rest to die.
Up to 8 willing creatures,
Okay. Does that
I'm
include
not
yourself?
willing I stay with us
and they
yet.
all have to be within 10 feet of me.
Oh well.
Oh.
Never mind.
There is no one within
No.
10 feet of you right now.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Yeah.
All right.
Good thought.
Actually, what's the range in that? Of course, I didn't write it down. I gotta look it up. Give me a sec. See. It is cone. Fuck, it's searching through. It sucks. Conical. God damn it. Why are all my good spells 60-foot range and I'm 60 feet up? Damn it.
Yeah, that wouldn't cut it unless you're going straight down.
Alright, you know what? I'm going to. Okay, I'm going to climb down as my
Okay.
action. And I'm also going to cast.
Uh-oh.
Because I'll
Well,
kind of.
so if you want to use your movement, you can get 30 feet down.
Yeah, I can get halfway down. And then I'm going to shoot. I'll shoot the water elemental again.
Okay.
And I'll use my chromatic orb. I'll do thunder this time.
Sure.
And I'm going to upcast it to a level 4. So I add 2 more on the damage dice.
All right.
Or actually, no. It's a level 1 spell, so it's 1. It's 3 more on the damage dice.
Hell yeah.
Welcome
Again,
to the
this
Thunderdome.
ball- Literally.
18. Does that hit?
18 will hit.
Right. D8s. I need another one. Do we have another? There's another. Oh, fucking ones. Oh wait, that's actually pretty good. That is, I can't do math. 16, 22, 30.
30 points of damage. All right. You conjure up this literal thunderdome and hurl it at small thunderstorm in the palm of your hands, and it thunders through the air towards this thing. It hits it, and it spreads water out. It shatters whatever ice crystals were there, and it blasts pieces of water around it. And it appears it's very foamy and very wispy, but it is still able to reform itself after that attack. I also realized I never added it to the initiative order.
Yeah, we've just been sitting with whenever he says it goes.
Yeah. I mean, it's unpredictable. It's an elemental.
Nah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just bobbing with the waves.
He's just hanging out. All right.
Be cool, man.
Does that end your turn, Nimnem?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Pet, Codlac, and the air. Codlac's doing the same thing. He's hanging on. Not well enough, though.
Oh no.
His grip slips yet again. The rope wrenches from his hands. He is hurled to the deck, trying to hold on to it. It begins whipping in the wind, smattering and tattering. The strain on the rope is enough to break it off, and that piece of rigging and that piece of sail attached to it is now just completely flailing in the wind and slowly tattering apart with no way to bring it in anymore. But he, at this point, is going to get back up to his feet, look around for something else to do, and he's going to pull out his axe and rage. He is going to rage.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah. He's just going to pull out his axe, get mad, and just start pounding his way towards this air elemental. That was his action. But next turn. All right, Pep, you have the opportunity to go before the air elemental if you want to.
Nope.
All right. The elemental is going to go again. Does it get its thingy back? It does not. Oh, you're
yeah,
right.
Thank you.
for
Sorry,
reminding
confusion.
me.
Brain went. My brain was like, wrong C spell. Try again.
So a 9, he can still do whatever he wants.
it.
That sucks, dude. A
He's
10
rolling
and a
really
9.
well. Fuck.
Yeah, that sucks.
That happens, dude.
In that case, it is going to roar, which just sounds like swirling wind, and it is just going to make some thrashing attacks. As it thrashes its hands around, it creates thunderous slams as it does so, it is going to just flex and slam you, Spaz, and spin around and make a slam at Codlac. So against you, Spaz, it'll miss.
He is getting imposed a disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature that Vicod can see within 5 feet.
All right, it's good. It's gonna miss anyway.
So,
See if it can miss even worse.
With
so it's got
itself.
disadvantage when it attacks Spaz.
Gotcha. Okay, it was attacking Spaz first, so it's gonna flex and make its thunderous bang, but all it does is just ring your ears, Spaz. However, it's gonna spin in place and bring a double fist down onto Codlac, which also will miss. Again, just thunderous. It just kind of whoosh his hair back. His beard flails in the wind. But
He's
to
just
no
giving him
other
the
avail.
Fabio treatment. You're just
Yeah.
getting your hair blown in the wind.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
little. You guys ever see the video of the people using like the air compressors to just blow their hair in one direction?
Yeah.
Yeah, he comes back and he's perfectly styled.
Yeah.
But that will bring us to you, Pep.
Alright, cool. Still good then. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Ice Storm again. I'm gonna go ahead and go with 4th level this time.
All right.
On the water
Same
again.
place, just hitting the water elemental?
Yep.
Okay. That's a deck save, right?
Yes.
11. I don't think that'll make it.
Okay, so that's 14 for the bludgeoning and 15 for the
15
cold. damage.
cold. Okay. So again, as this thing gets pelted by the ice, bludgeoned, and a little bit frozen, it is able to recorporealize. But again, more ice crystals forming on the impact points. And when it was once a churning, vicious, living wave, it is now kind of more of a gentle, burbling brook. The energy imbued in its swirling waters is subsiding substantially. Anything else you want to do with your turn? Still just hanging on to that rope with the other hand, but it's not currently helping in any way, but at least you got it.
I'm gonna yell out to my comrades here since I'm not really able to do anything else. I have been an air elemental multiple times. Anything magical! And just leave it at that.
All right.
Hint.
Hint. Okay. That's going to bring us to the elemental's turn. It is going to, as it moves, it is moving very slowly. You feel like it cannot cover a lot of ground due to the ice building up on it. However, as it moves into the space,
Oh, no. No.
Crap.
no, because whatever. It will move into the space, and I'm not going to move you, Theo. That would be cheating. But it is going to encapsulate Andros and the helm itself.
Oh no.
As it kind of waves up and crashes down upon them and reforming them with him inside it.
Oh no.
So Andros is going to make. So he succeeds that. However, trying to interpret this. Okay, so it. Okay. So he just takes the damage, I guess. And he's not being suffocated by the being overwhelmed. That's a lot of damage, though. But he does
Oh my
pass.
God.
He only takes 16. The way I interpret
Moving.
that thing, it's like failure. Success. Half damage. So none of that other applies, I guess. So
Wait, for
Nope.
the...
It doesn't.
for the whelm. I'm also using the 2024
Oh,
version of it.
in the... okay,
I mean-
so I'm holding the monster manual because I was thinking about becoming one. It does state, if it helps any, if the saving throw is successful, the target is pushed out of the elemental space.
Oh, okay. So that's missing that one little line. That would clarify that even better. So perfect. So however,
That does still
that
suck.
means
That does still suck.
that does still suck.
Yep.
It double sucks because it is enough to push. Actually, Theo, give me a strength check too, because you're holding onto the wheel and it is covering the wheel.
Right. That's fair. You know what?
But this is just a matter to keep hanging on to it. Or getting pushed away from it. Gonna do the inverse.
No matter what I do, because apparently I'm weak as shit in water.
Oh.
No.
So
It's
I rolled a
slippery, that's
4.
fair. Oh.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I have
both of
to
you are
say.
pushed off of the helm. Andros taking the brunt of it and taking the damage of the actual attack. Moreover, the helm itself takes some of that bludgeoning damage, and you can see it beginning to splinter. Spokes of it are weakened. Some of the outer spokes shatter off of it. Some of the internal spokes are cracking. And the wheel is now in free spin, yet again. Justin, you witnessed this. What are you doing?
Oh God.
I would be able to get there, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I will head to...
Because these are where the stairs are, where Pep is, and on the other side. If that's not abundantly clear by my beautiful drawing.
So what I'm gonna do is head up and sorry, I wasn't expecting to have to go up. Had a different thing planned.
Oh dear.
Yeah, shit's happening.
Yeah, Vicog and I are just gonna head up and go to opposite sides of the wheel helm.
Okay. It's currently engulfed in the elemental. But you are able to...
Would I be able to reach it?
To flank it. Movement-wise, yes. If you want to reach in and grab it, you would have to make a strength check to see if you can actually just force your hands in there. All right, so you would actually be like, you'd be like up here. So this is the mast. These are the stairs.
Yep.
And so it's a little bit of a raised part of the deck. So
Roll
you'd have to
20
go
was
up the
being weird
stairs and
placing
then...
me, so.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to clarify that because, like I said, my drawing is beautifully detailed. But we'll say you're able to get there.
Okay. And so Vicog and I are going to be reaching for the wheel itself.
Okay, just to try to grab the wheel.
Yep, we're going to try to grab the wheel and stop it from free spinning.
Okay, so because it's free spinning and inside the thing, it would be a disadvantage. But because you're working together, we'll give it advantage. So it'd just be a straight strength check.
Yep. I need to look at something real quick.
Not allowed for memory only.
From memory only.
Yeah, no notes allowed. This is not an open book test.
Thomas said, "No, you're sheep."
I warned you.
I actually know.
Go.
I actually know the sheet. I'm looking up the exact thing I'm doing.
That would be an interesting mechanic. Like, you can only use spells that you specifically have remembered.
Oh god.
Like, a
that
wizard
would be
loses
so
his
much
spell
harder.
book, so you have to, like...
Will you be fact checking my answer?
Yes, and if it's wrong, the spell fails.
Oh.
Oh, okay, then I'm fucked.
I was about to say,
But I will
not
never
me
cast
just
this
having an
spell ever
entire
again.
page of handwritten fucking spells so I don't forget.
Yo, that's a great idea, actually.
That's
Okay.
the only way I would be able to remember, man. Except
So
for like very
14 for me.
small
I play
things.
these games
All
for
right.
escapism.
So, 14. The wheel is in free spin. You have to push through an elemental. You're able to get some hands on it, but it's too much for you to actually stop the free spin, and you grab it for just a second and it just beats your hand away. Not enough to actually grab it and stabilize it. It's continuing in free spin. You almost had it though.
Okay. And with Vicog, I'm actually having him like go in physically.
Okay.
He doesn't,
So
he
he
doesn't
just
have to
walks
breathe.
right into the.
He
just
doesn't care
walks
about
right
water.
in.
He's just gonna walk in.
Okay.
Can't
And basically,
suffocate,
like,
but can't breathe.
He doesn't
try
care.
to-
Yeah.
Try to give the wheel a hug, if you will,
Okay.
and like use his entire body to try to just stop the free spin.
Okay. I guess that would be a strength check as well.
That was an 8 grab, yeah.
Not enough. And unfortunately, as he grabs it, or as he attempts to grab it, because his body is so hard, it's kind of beating against his metallic body and actually doing a little bit more damage to the helm
about a-
before he backs off and stops trying.
How about a 13?
Maybe a little bit less damage to the helm, but not enough to stop it, unfortunately.
We'll do a 13. I'm gonna add +5 to the roll using
Okay.
Flash of Genius.
Okay, so not enough to stop it, but not as much damage. He's able to realize that it's not going to work and backs off.
Cool.
He can still just be in the water elemental if he wants to, though.
Yeah, he'll just
Okay, so he's just
Still
chilling. All right.
I'd like to point out it's 8:25, and that's the bottom of the initiative, so this might be an
A good
okay-ish
stop point.
stopping point.
I'll leave it up to you guys. If you want to
It's
stop
gonna
there,
take-
we'll bring it up at the
It's gonna
top
take
of the
longer
round
than
next
5
time.
minutes to do another round, yeah.
True.
Yeah. So I'll leave it up to you guys.
In interest of sleeping, I am gonna say, can we stop there?
Yeah, that's fine by me.
It gives me another week to figure out the fuck I'm gonna do.
Thanks to the fact that we're recording, I'll know exactly where to pick up. So I don't
Gotcha.
really, because of that, I'm not as worried about stopping in the middle of combat because I can just immediately pick right back up on it. So, all right, and with that, actually, fuck it.
Go for it.
No.
Let me resolve
No.
the top of the round stuff first.
I was about to say the layer shit, so to speak.
So the wheel is in free spin, which is going to have that effect.
Wait, it's in free spin, isn't it? Bludgeoning, damaging the water elemental.
No.
Oh,
It's
Good try,
it's
good
churning
Unexpected
him up though.
made.
It's churning him up, but it's not doing
Giving
any
him an
damage.
upset stomach, okay? It's making him dizzy.
Yeah. It's
start
making
seeing
him
the air
nauseous.
bubbles in the air element, in the water
hang
elemental.
on,
Just
hang on. What if I make it magical?
make the helm magical?
Then we might be talking, but don't push your luck.
Go for it.
Because as the wheel goes in a free spin, it is completely unmanned, and it is up to complete and utter chance whether or not an obstacle appears. And as it happens,
No.
a rock spire
Oh.
comes into view, and the ship begins listing towards it.
No.
I wish I
And
had
the
known
whole
where
ship
the hell it is.
rocks as it smashes into the
Come on.
port bow, crashing into it, making a massive hole in the front of the ship, splintering wood. One of the crew members there is obliterated.
Oh.
A hole forms. The masts shake. Nimnam, give me an athletics check.
So well.
Give me a strength or dexterity check. Because you are closest to the rocking of the ship and you're still on the ladder. The rest of you are thrown to the ground. Prone.
No.
Does that include me?
First.
I was holding for so long.
Pep, it's a different DC, but give me a strength check as well.
I'm using a luck.
Actually, it's not. It doesn't automatically happen.
It's fucking gross. I wouldn't throw it in there anymore.
Everyone, give me a strength saving throw to avoid being jostled.
Yeah, straight.
Okay, scroll up.
It'll be a
what I
different
thought.
DC based off your position on the boat, though.
Huh. Whew. Okay. Nat 20 for 22.
Sorry, I didn't mean to double click.
Okay,
I also got a
Spaz, you're
22.
good. Nat 20 is good.
Nice.
Jace, you're knocked prone.
You said not to use it, and then you used it.
You gave me no other room. Where
I
am I
gotta roll
supposed to do
Codlack.
it?
Codlack is knocked prone.
Didn't do anything.
Oh dear.
I hit the freaking
Oh,
napkin.
who rolled that one? That's not pretty.
I
That's
got
my cog.
Oh,
15.
my
Vicog is knocked prone.
Rip to Vicog.
I got 16.
16 is enough. Just barely. You're able to hang on to that rope ladder.
Thank God.
I gotta roll Andros. Andros is knocked prone.
Oh dear.
Doing so good.
Theo?
22.
22 is good, you're fine.
A lot of 22s.
So, a couple of you guys are knocked prone. Spaz, you're able to hang on to the rope. Thank God.
That's fucking
Nimnam,
right.
you stay
I will
on
let
the
go
ladder.
when I'm dead, and I've
Spaz the
been on the
Chad.
floor, and I am not letting go.
Good job. However, a hole has appeared in the boat. You can hear people screaming from below deck. Water! Begin to bail! Start bailing! You're unsure of the exact damage. It's below deck, but a hole has
They need to
formed.
block before they bail.
Balls.
That's bad.
Moreover, oh my God. 1, 2. Right there.
No.
The static of lightning
No.
begins to appear.
No. Oh.
No.
This is only gonna affect Theo and the elemental, though.
I hope
So I need a dexterity saving throw. Wait, Theo,
sorry.
what'd you roll for your Are you prone, Theo?
No, I'm not. You said I stood
Okay.
standing.
Yeah, so I accidentally gave you the thing. So it's a straight dexterity saving throw then.
Dirty is so good.
Elemental saves.
18.
18
Nice.
will save, so only half damage.
Go or take more damage here than we have in the last
No,
week.
I dropped the die. Oh, it's gone. Hold on. Ooh, that's a lot.
0. Counts as 0.
Did you take damage?
Because it dropped off the table.
I don't think I did.
I like your headspace.
Oh, I thought I broke my mic. I didn't realize the microphone on my headphones comes off this whole time I had it. I didn't realize it was removable.
Good job, buddy.
Okay.
It's okay.
All right.
12 like
13 lightning damage, rounded down
Ow.
to 6 because you all saved. So 6 points of lightning damage as the lightning cracks yet again. Hole in the ship. Damage starting to accumulate. The wheel in free spin. And that is where we end tonight's session.
Fuck you.
At the top of the order next time. However,
Oh, we
I will say too, the water
challenging.
elemental was also affected by the lightning damage, and it appears to be barely holding itself together.
Oh.
Good.
Okay,
Good.
almost
guy.
there. We can do it, guys.
Can't
Fuck
do
that
it.
guy.
Shit.
Yeah. Wait, you?
What about me?
Nothing.
All right.
I have thoughts.
Yeah, I have an idea how to
what
collect
do
the
you
ship.
guys think? Pretty cool, huh?
Fucking baller, bro.
Dude, I told you
No,
guys
I was
next
hoping for
combats.
a nice calm boat ride.
I told you guys
No,
the
not
next
Russell,
combats
no.
are going to be interesting. I told you guys I wanted to up my combat game, give you guys some more stuff to think about, some more decisions to have to make.
I didn't
So
know.
expect that going forward, of varying degrees. They're not all going to be super dire, but do we like that? Do we like the idea of like having stuff
we
going
do.
on
Get out of
and
here.
battling, or do we just like the slugfest?
Honestly,
It's a good
No, I like
idea.
getting to think about
Tom,
things, but fuck you
it's
for
a
it.
good idea. Don't overuse it.
Right? Yeah, it's a good shake
Yeah.
up. Yeah,
Yep,
everything in moderation.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, use it where
Yeah.
it makes sense, and you can actually put those things in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that was
And I
This
don't
one
want to
makes a
overdo
lot
it
of
with
sense.
mechanics. I don't want this one is even
No.
a little bit mechanic heavy. I don't want to overdo that. Maybe sometimes have none, and instead of like mechanics, just have terrain being a thing, or obstacles or stuff like that, or like one, maybe two mechanics. This one is a little mechanic heavy. But I just wanted to make sure everyone had something to do that affected the overall outcome. I wanted everyone to have something contributing to everything affects everything as people are working on the ship. Like the amounts of rigging that's being able to hold through is going to affect how hard it is to steer, and whether whether or not someone's alerted to a danger is going to affect the steering check. How much of the rigging is going to make all the other rigging easier or harder to maintain. So I'm trying to make it all synergistic, and you just throw in some elementals. Why not?
Fuck you,
Also,
that's fine.
the lightning strikes, by the way, were totally random.
We could tell.
Yeah, of course they were. That's
They
why they
came
sucked so
across.
hard.
Like
We weren't cursing you. We were cursing the dice.
Like I just
Honestly,
can't
yeah,
believe
dude,
that like
come on.
every single time it affected someone.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Or
crazy
something.
luck.
I mean, the
Fuck
air
off.
elemental was getting walloped the whole time too. But like every single time. The way I did it. Are you curious? Do you want to peek in behind the curtain
Figure it had to be some
On
kind
the-
of
on the-
dice roll.
on the randomness? Yes.
Oh,
I
well,
left it up to. Well, we'll just say I
Log
left it up
off
to
now
dice
if we don't
roll.
want to see it. Yeah, we
We're not
gathered.
done yet. Don't
wait
kill
until
us.
the end of the fight. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can't do anything to influence it, but
Yes, we can.
Yeah, but
okay.
Try to curse your dice from in New York. Oh, I'm sorry, from in Delaware, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, we
You
can
can
decide
try.
your place, God.
Don't make me come down there.
But yeah, like it could hit like the front of the ship. It could hit nowhere near the ship. It could hit.
Couldn't have
It could
gotten
hit
a single
nowhere.
one of
So
them.
Or it could
naturally,
hit.
it hits us every single time.
Or it could just hit someone or multiple people every time.
The dice gods are just
Sure.
like, we're gonna
Yeah.
let that just continue to happen. It's not my fault you're striving into it.
The
Good
dice
job.
gods are like, this is fun. I'll allow it.
Yeah, seriously.
This entertains me. So yeah, a little bit of shit. And in typical preparation fashion, I was like, we'll do day 2 of the ship. We'll have the ship battle. They'll get to where they're going. I'll make a good description where they're going. Possibly something quick for them to do once they reach the city, or get halfway through the battle.
Battles are always
Yeah,
fun.
like we do.
But it also has been a long time IRL since we had some combat, so I didn't mind throwing
Yeah,
something
it
in there.
has.
No, this is definitely.
No, I don't
worth
either.
it. This was
I
fun.
initially had it started off as like a smaller thing to kind of ease back into combat. However, I had the idea of like turning it into like working with the ship at the same time, and I was like, that's just too cool not to do.
Yeah, no,
That's
I
fair.
think that makes a lot of sense given
It
the
does.
context as well. So,
and our characters are
and
currently
also,
trying to figure out where the hell to go after a ship sinks.
You don't know.
Don't you put that evil on us, Ricky Bobby?
Suck.
Actually, hold on. Restart the session real quick. As the ship begins to sink, you can see barely through the rain and the fog in the distance the gentle glow of what appears to be civilization.
Shit,
And that
we're
is
so
where we'll end
close.
tonight's session.
Awakened in a strange place.
So
It's gonna be like, you see sheer white cliffs. in front of you.
yeah. You hear rushing
Oh my
water
god.
going down.
Bye, family.
Seriously, at that point, I'm next as fuck.
Bye.
We're done.
Charybdis
Good
appears.
night. Love you guys.
Have a good night, guys.